Not looking good, Hanma.
Ano password to? Ano like ka?
So what are you gonna do about it?
1909.
Huh?
09.
How fast do I have to run to beat the record?
19.
The world record.
79.
And why is it that you are asking me this? I'm just curious.
Think you can beat 3 minutes, 26 seconds?
How about if I beat that time, then you gotta give me a passing grade for all the other tests.
Not only that, but I'll give you a perfect score on everything for the rest of the year. Okay, runners to the starting line.
3 minutes, 26 seconds. That should be a problem. Huh?
Talk about Rit. But you not a beefcake.
Oh. All right, runners ready. On your marks. Get set. Go. Wait, my stopwatch record? He's on a record-breaking pace for the 400 meters. Hold on. What am I seeing? Unless there's something wrong with this stopwatch or me, you just ran the fastest 800 meters ever. Great. My muscles are starting to warm up. He's actually going faster. And then it happened. Just as he passed the 1,000 meter mark. Muscle cramps, it seems. Baki had done running work before, but only to get stronger, not faster. He'd always run with an image in his mind of straining against a great resistance, and that image had become ingrained in his muscles. On this day, this is what his muscles were seeing. And they rebelled. Finally. Alrighty. Dismissed, everyone.
See you later.
You started off way too fast.
Baki fun.
No, Baki passed.
I'm gonna nail this one. What's wrong with me?
Mas solid. Ha? Lagi ka lang nito. Pinahin ka ng mama mo.
Well, quite an appetite.
Yeah, the appetite of a bull moose and the taste of a gourmet. He certainly isn't cheap.
Kanji Ika, charismatic pro wrestling superstar. Baki eliminated him in the 3rd round of the Maximum Tournament.
Nice little toy you bought for yourself, Gary. Got a cigarette, Mr. Chairman?
Help yourself.
For a former world judo champion, he doesn't have very good manners, does he?
That's all right. Call it the arrogance of youth. Or call it the arrogance of strength. Long as he keeps winning, it's fine with me.
Yeah, whatever.
When's the match, little man?
Well, when would you like it to be, Tapioca?
If there's a ring and an opponent and a big enough paycheck, I'll fight anytime. Right now, if you want. You just give the word and I'll be there, little man.
Yes, but you do realize, don't you, that none of the fighters in my arena get paid?
Yeah, but that's different. Your tournaments are famous. A win there is a huge boost to a fighter's reputation. And that there is money in the bank.
Whoa, talk for an amateur just coming up the ranks.
Well, I guess I get that from my manager. You can blame him.
The word has been given.
A fighter who fights only on cue should not call himself a martial artist. A match is a match and nothing more. Only a mere rehearsal. You can rehearse all you want, but it means nothing. It's not to be confused with the real thing.
Calling an ambulance! So you've come! You're Sikorsky, aren't you?
It might be best to talk somewhere else. Nice punch for an old man. What? Sir, we're ready to go when you are. They're waiting for you.
Nag-DC pa nila yun, no? Kanyang sabi ko yun.
You're gonna pay for that, Sikorsky. Just wait. By the time I'm through with you.
Kailangan yan. Yung ginamit ko sa'yo, yung nag-first tayo eh.
Dispatch, you there? We're gonna need the police and tell them to hurry. Take away the screaming crowd in the band, and there's not much left, is there? You haven't even told me where you're going, but I have a good feeling.
Spec broke out! He broke out of his cell again! How in the world did he get out?
This arena, it reeks of blood that hasn't even dried yet.
My Tokugawa blood has been restless for days now, but tonight should bring me some answers. For those who seek victory or defeat, this is the place to be. Huh? Huh? Ah, welcome!
Ano mag-DC, oh. Kung gagamitin mo, kung nag-charge ka ito.
You summoned them all.
Me? No, my friend. These four were drawn here like moths to the flame by something emanating from the blood-soaked ground of this arena. By something in their own blood. Welcome, one and all. Now, before we begin, I have a question for you. Why is it you've come here?
I can't speak for the others here. I've never met them. But speaking for myself, I'm wondering what makes you think you have the right to ask any of us a question.
Maybe just the fact that I own this fighting arena.
Is that right? And that makes us trespassers, doesn't it? Well, in that case, I guess we shall have to answer your question then.
Yes, now that's more like it.
Because you have brought me here. At least I came with your invitation.
I sought a place to heal, and here is where I ended up. That's really all there is to it.
I think it was the scent that drew me.
Anybody who lives to fight knows about this arena. To compete against warriors and not just competitors. That's why I'm here. Excellent. Now you'll be happy to hear that as a reward for your having such outstanding DNA, I'm going to give you all the precious gift of knowing the taste of defeat.
Thanks, but I don't need you giving me any gift. These four wonderful guys right here are gift enough.
No, wait. What are you? No. Stop! Stop it!
Hey, old man.
Rocky!
Can we get this thing started? Because I kind of like to wrap it up quickly. I got school tomorrow, you know?
Yo, what's good? Thanks for sending some of all that way to fetch me.
Don't
I brought some friends along.
Fuck it! Ate Rose! Halali! Oh!
Toko Orochi, also known as the God of War, founder of the Shinshinkai School of Karate, but currently on leave from the school, doing training in the field. Kaoru Hanayama, named boss of the Hanayama gang at the age of 15, Japan's #1 brawler. His credo is no weapons, no training.
As you know, there recently occurred a martial arts tournament featuring 38 different fighters. It was held right here in this arena. I have heard it described as the largest, most competitive, most definitive, and most exciting tournament to be held in the modern era. In fact, I'm going to go out on a limb and say right here and now, for the record, that I honestly believe it to have been the single greatest tournament in the history of the martial arts. And who was the winner of this epic competition? None other than this young man right here, Baki Hanma. However, all that being said, I have grave doubts that the five of you place much value on tournaments of any kind, even one as significant as that one clearly was. You, Sikorsky, didn't you say that a match is just a match and nothing more? A mere rehearsal, not to be confused with real combat. You suggested that a fighter who fights only on cue has no right to call himself a martial artist. Actually, I think there might be something in what you say, Sikorsky, and that's the reason why I brought you all here, to put it to the test. It's true, a tournament lacks the element of uncertainty that's found in real life. And that's the true test of a fighter, how he handles the unexpected, the deadly threat that can suddenly appear at any moment from any direction. Now, if the five of you are wondering why you've been chosen for this contest, it's because each of you has expressed a desire to taste defeat. And I'm quite sure that any one of your opponents is more than capable of giving you what you desire. What do you say?
Let's just do it already. I don't know what you're talking about. All this real life and tournaments and whatever. Now all I want to know is, when do we start fighting?
How about right here, right now?
No, it should happen in your daily life. You suspect it, like the kitchen, with a pot of boiling water, perhaps.
Just name the time. Point is, it can be any time.
So three got their own.
The only rule is that there are no rules. Each of us is trying to eliminate one of you, or vice versa. That's really all there is to it. To hell with the place, the time, or any kind of rules. When you have to fight, you fight. Whenever, wherever. When you're eating, sleeping, squirming, taking a dump. That's what real combat's about. It can happen at any time. It could happen right now.
Yes. Any of you five can try to take down any of the other five once combat begins.
Perhaps combat's already good. Indeed, the game has begun. As of right now.
Where, any place. When, any time. Who, any opponent. Rules, none.
Okay. Well, I'm out of here. Got an early day tomorrow. Night.
Well then, if the match or whatever we're calling it has begun, shall we say this meeting's adjourned?
Hell yeah. Anyone make a worse life?
So he just shows up back in his cell? What the hell is going on here? We'll just have to report it, that's all. There's nothing else we can do. Let them try to figure it out.
What do you want with me? You send chills down my spine.
I'm sorry if you think I'm reaching out too soon.
Sorry, don't leave me.
This is just fine. I can pay you back for what you did to my dojo. So when do you want to start? Scratch that. Looks like it's already begun. Yes.
Thank you again for the other day.
Oh, I see. You've already made each other's acquaintance. Well, then, no reason we can't get the ball rolling right now. No time at the present. See, I just couldn't help myself. Of course, the perfect defense. I'll watch you, okay? That's right. It's a circular defense combining multiple blocking techniques. Known as the KAYO box. Arrows, guns, flamethrowers, whatever you got, bring it. Did you really think we were done? Oh, man. That was a mean punch. I still remember the way it sounded. Slice. Slice. Like carving meat. Yeah, a punch like that's gonna leave a mark. Okay, so now what? You want more of the same?
Oh, this is really the guy who messed up your face, boss? A death row inmate, huh? Yeah, right. What a joke.
You wanted to taste defeat, right? Wasn't that the idea?
Well, here you go, buddy. Bon appetit. Well, here you go, buddy. Bon appetit.
Once we get there, we can boil him or burn him, up to you.
Pick him up.
Bring the car around.
Double. It's a very special wire. You see, the history of mankind has been one of unremitting forward progress. And that's why we have so many wonderful gadgets today. Science is continuously making things stronger, faster, heavier or lighter, bigger or smaller, able to go farther. It was science that made this wire what it is. Thin enough to be almost invisible, yet strong enough to be all but unbreakable. And for whom was it developed, this remarkable, almost magical wire? For magicians, perhaps, to help them deceive and baffle their audience? Hardly. It was developed and created expressly for... The fact is, we outlaws have always had a certain portion of the scientific community squarely in our pockets, keeping us on the cutting edge of technology, if you'll pardon the expression. This comes at a price. For example, this wire goes for tens of thousands of dollars per meter. It's really quite extraordinary. An aramid carbon fiber titanium composite, used in body armor and spacewalk. It runs thick, but with a tensile strength of 200 kilograms. It must have felt to you as if you'd been struck by something no more significant than a spider's web, until your hand fell off.
Amazing. That explains it. I'm fucking really glad that came too easily. If you're saying microns and stuff nowadays, then I guess you and me are out of luck, Ratsu.
How very impressive. I see that you've already managed to stem the bleeding by applying pressure. Well done. Ready for round 2 then, Grandmaster?
Funny thing is, I did some spear hand training years ago. Hurt like hell, slamming my fingers in those bamboo posts. Can't remember how many times I broke or dislocated them. Made me start to wish I didn't have any damn fingers. Then I could go around punching as hard as I wanted. I guess I finally got my wish.
That was exhilarating.
Gotta admit, I'm impressed. Most amateurs would have broken some bones getting tied up in ropes like that. You've done some wrestling before, haven't you? So what do you want to do now anyway, boss? After all, this guy's supposed to be on death row, right? We could kill him and nobody would even care.
Oh, nice shooting, horse. Oh.
You SOB, how long are you gonna keep up this act? You wear a bulletproof vest everywhere you go. I give up. I'm bowing to you. I'm surrendering and putting myself completely at your mercy.
Good. Now, beg.
What do you think I'm doing? I'm admitting defeat and begging for mercy. You win, all right? I can't compete with your power or your stamina or your speed or your cunning or your toughness or any of it. Look, I know it's asking a lot, but let me go, will you? Please, you've got to let me live. You're not asleep.
Hunt yourself, said the bastard. You're not even going to avenge the deaths of your pathetic goons? You would do or say anything to save your skin. Probably to lick my ass when nobody was looking. It's time the world saw you for what you really are.
No, please don't.
Just relax. You need to hide it from Too bad. When we were so close to a real breakthrough.
Kozue Matsumoto, the daughter of Baki's landlady and a high school classmate. She knows about Baki's participation in Tournament Maximus.
This is a surprise.
Huh?
Never thought you'd ask me out on a date.
Well, it's a little awkward with you living right next door and all.
So what you're saying is you've thought about asking me out before.
Yeah, every single day since we met.
Wow. So things come easy to you. You're good at fighting and at flattering.
Hey, what up, you two lovebirds? Come back here.
Hey, where do you think you're going? I'm talking.
Sorry to bother you. We're doing a little survey of what today's teens carry around in their wallets.
Whoa, you're pretty ripped, dude. You work out.
Anyway, like I said, we're doing this survey, so if you don't mind, could you take out your wallet and let us see what you got in there? Actually, even if you do mind, take it out.
What do you say, guys? You good? Huh?
Yo, man.
Oops, let me fix that for you. You okay? Yeah.